when God first shows you the dream, you're not able to do it. You have to grow into the person that can bring that dream to come to pass. That's how you and God work together. Hello, this is Lorraine, and welcome to Healthy Living, Spirit, Soul, and Body. This morning I am at the beach. I didn't actually make the sunrise, as you can see, but it is still absolutely beautiful. Hear the waves. And see the seagulls. Not a lot out this morning. Good morning, world. When you're at the ocean, it can make you feel peaceful. It can help you be reflective. It can bring to mind times in your life when you felt alive, remind you of things that you're grateful for, times when you felt grateful to be alive. You can feel small compared to its vastness, and you can find that you can sense God's presence in a profound way. There's a Chris Tomlin song that goes, "Morning, I see you in the sunrise every morning. It's like a picture that you painted for me, a love letter in the sky." That's what I think about when I see the beauty of a sunrise or a sunset, or the shadow of the leaves as the sun casts its shadow on the grass. So many things that show God's signature in our everyday lives. I truly believe that God is always trying to communicate with us. He's put his seed of greatness in our hearts, and he wants his desire for us to be our desire. He wants us to include him in our plans and dreams. He's a dreamer, and he wants to dream with us and through us. Every dream in our heart started out as a thought, an idea. Some of these are our ideas, and some, I believe, are from the heart of God. He puts his desire, what he has for us to do, in our hearts, and then as we live our lives and grow, we discover that that desire was initially God's. We then become dreamers with God, and God helps us bring those dreams to come to pass. The natural, our natural dream, and the supernatural, God's help, become an explosive force for God. That's when we really start walking on the water with Jesus. Today I thought it would be a good idea to talk about dreams in general. God puts his dream in our heart so we can live it out. Okay, he needs us to do certain things. He put us on earth for a reason. If God puts a dream in everybody's heart, why is it that there are so many people that are unfulfilled? Why is it that there's so many people just existing? Maybe you feel like you're just existing. What has hindered you? What is it that you need to watch out for? So that's basically what I'm going to talk about today. One of the things that we need to realize is that we can't blame our lack of fulfillment and our lack of having our dreams come to pass on other people, on circumstances, because there will always be things in our life that keep us from fulfilling our dreams. So what do? We have to decide that our dream is more important and we have to persevere. That's one of the things you have to realize. You have to realize that, like John Maxwell says, everything worthwhile is uphill. If you're going to do something great, which I believe God has for all of us to do, you have to take responsibility for your life and responsibility for bringing your dreams to come to pass, knowing that you're not in it on your own. You're with God. God wants those dreams to come to pass. So that's the first thing you have to realize. And another thing that you need to realize is that most of the battles for your dream happen in your mind, in your head. There are 4 things that Rick Renner talks about in his book, Dream Thieves, that can sometimes steal our dreams, okay? So I'm just going to go through them real quick. The first dream thief that you have to recognize is time. Time in and of itself is a thief, because, in your mind anyway, because you could think in your head that you're either too young or too old to bring your dreams to come to pass, that you need to give up. Time also tells you that too much time has passed. And really, the tricky thing about time is that really with God, He can make things happen in an instant. So it doesn't really matter. Time, you can have time work for you if you're preparing for the dream. Okay, we should never feel like we have to sit and wait and do nothing, and that God's going to have the dream plop in our lap. You know, that's just not true. That's not reality. Don't think that because time is passing, that the time passing in and of itself is going to bring your dream to come to pass. It's not. God, you have to prepare yourself for your dream. You have to build character. You have to build endurance. You have to become the person that can fulfill the dream. You're initially, when God first shows you the dream, you're not able to do it. You have to grow into the person that can bring that dream to come to pass. That's how you and God work together. So if you pass the time test, the next test or the next dream thief that you'll encounter is the devil, okay? The devil obviously, absolutely does not want you to fulfill the dream. First of all, because that will bring God's will to pass. It will hinder all the things that He wants to do. It will bring God's kingdom on the earth. God has you on earth to establish His kingdom, everybody, okay? So, and how does He do this? Mainly what He does is He will plant all kinds of thoughts in your head, saying that, oh, you know, who do you think you are? This is just a pipe dream. This is just your ideas in your head. You're prideful. You're arrogant to think that you can bring this to pass. Who are you? And he will make you look at yourself and your own abilities. And let's face it, in our own abilities, we can't do anything anyway. But that's the supernatural thing, is that we're not in with ourselves only, we're with God. And that makes all the difference. So we've passed the time test. We get time to work for us. We've passed the test of the devil's thoughts in our head. And we're standing on his promises. We're standing on the promises in his word, and we're standing on the promise that he gave to us personally. Okay? Then what's the third dream thief? The third dream thief are friends. Okay? And unfortunately, a lot of times when you start walking and fulfilling the dream that God put in your heart, it will make your friends feel very uncomfortable, especially if they're not really doing anything with their life. So what do you do then? I mean, sometimes the best thing for you to do is just create distance between the people that are jealous, that really are not helping you with your dream, okay? And the funny thing is as you're trusting God, he's going to put the right people in your life. He wants you to work with people. He has people specifically designed to help you and support you, and to be mentors to you, and you to be mentors to other people. So, and the last dream thief is your family. And the funny thing is that you can't totally distance yourself from your family because they're your family. And, you know, most times with family anyway, family really cares about you. They have legitimate concerns. They don't want you to fail. They don't want you to fall flat on your face, you know, if your dream fails or if you mess up in some way. So if you recognize that, it will help you to continue to persevere, you know, and not so much listen to reason, not that you're going to stick your head in the sand, but to put reason in the right perspective and listen to God first. God will give you wisdom to help your dream come to pass. So I hope that helped you. I hope it helped you be a little bit more aware of certain things that can hinder your dreams. When you realize what it is that's hindering you, it can help you get free. Okay, self-awareness is so important. So take those things to heart and never discount the dream that you feel in your heart. Don't discount it, and trust God to show you how to bring it to pass. Okay? So if you enjoyed this podcast, please like and subscribe and share, and also write me some comments. Let me know of some dreams that you might have, and just share them. I'd love to be able to interact with you a little bit more. Okay? Have a great day. Bye-bye now.